Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. Today is this is the first part of the Live-athon, guys. I'm super excited. So I'm super excited about the Live-athon. Hey King, how you doing? So I'm super excited about the Live-athon, guys. This is something that popped up in my brain. I'm not gonna lie, I did not see anybody doing no Live-athon, and it's crazy because soon as you come up with an idea or idea pop in your head, God get at other person ideas like that. Because I seen another entrepreneur doing like a Live-athon. But I'm super excited to be on here, guys. Today is going to be all about moi. It's going to be all about me. You guys getting to know me. Good morning, beautiful. You get to know me. Understanding who I am, what I am, how I became a ST life coach, what I like, what I don't like, things like that. So I want you guys to feel so comfortable with asking me questions. I don't believe any questions are off limits and I don't want to answer. I would just say that's none of your business. But outside of that, I am so open. So if you have any questions, you can ask the questions right here. Or if you don't want to put the question here, you're like, I don't want to ask that in public. You have a little box right here. Hey, King. It's a box right here with a question mark, and you can ask whatever you want to ask, okay? So kind of get started, guys. My name is Belize Spivey, okay? Just to be like, that is really my name. My name is Belize Spivey. I'm sure if you hear Belize, you're probably thinking, are you Belizean? I'm not. And if I say something wrong, y'all, and I know y'all, I'm country, so bear with me. I am from Georgia. I'm from Decatur, Georgia, to be really exact. Literally, I used to live down the street from South Decatur Mall. So if you ever was in Atlanta area and you've been to Decatur, then you possibly have came across South Decatur Mall or County Road. That's where I was raised. I ended up going to Columbia High School. Woo woo! Eagles. Okay. So I went to Columbia High School. I graduated in '07. '07 is the best. '07 is the best. So that's what that. I was raised in Decatur, Georgia. Okay. My family is from Macon, Georgia. Okay. Or Detroit or Florida. That is where my family is from. But I lived in Georgia all my life. Okay. All my life, I lived in Georgia. Okay. I did not move I went to college. So after I finished school, I ended up going to Tuskegee University. TU, you know. So I went to Tuskegee. So I was in Alabama for that first year, and I went to school in 2007. All right. So I went for business administration there. And then I transferred out of there and I ended up going to Auburn University. War Eagle. So I went to Auburn. Earlier that, like literally next year, 2009, I end up going to Auburn. So those are just little, tidbits there. But more about my childhood, guys. My mom was a single mother. Me and my brother, so me and my brother are like 9 years, almost 10 years apart. So we so far apart. A lot of y'all will never know who my brother is. My brother is like to himself in his own little world. Hey sis, in his own little world. But at the end of the day, my brother's my brother. Love him dearly. My mom is absolutely amazing. Got to kind of give a tidbit to my mom. My mom is the bomb. Literally a lot of what y'all see I do, my mom backs it. My mom literally came up with every name of every product that I have. Like every product that I have: Speed Up Cream, Itch Be Gone Spray, Wash Out Soap, Bump Blaster. Bump Blaster is only one. Somebody else gave me that name. But outside of that, my mom came up with every freaking name on those products. So thank you, mama. My mom is like my product manager. So my mom like do that. My mom had been working for the post office for over 20 years. She's about to retire. But at the end of the day, my mom kind of know products in and out. So when it's coming to my shipping and how to package things up, my mom is the bomb. Okay, she's the bomb. So yeah, we were raised in Decatur. My mom, my brother, and my mom did what she had to do to raise two black children. Okay, my mama worked her behind off to raise us. My mom was a tough mama. My mama will cuss you out. Okay, like period. Cuss you out, love you, but cuss you out. Okay? She didn't play that. She will literally take you over the edge. Okay? But my mom was just tough love. That's how she is now. I'm older now, so I understand her love language. But my mom was just a tough lady. Okay? She had to be. She was raised with 5 boys. Well, 6. And more because so many uncles I had. And things like that. But many have passed before I end up getting older. So things like that. My mom was the only girl, or second girl, but that's another story. She was the baby out of everybody, a baby girl. So my mom was a tough cookie. tucky cookie. But my mom loved us dearly. She went over and beyond, did what she could to take care of us, which created her little baby girl. She created me, which I still have that type of energy. My mom is really outgoing. I will talk to a stranger from across the street. Like, that's just me. I'm not scared to talk to people. I'm not scared to get in front of people. I'm not scared to stand up for people. I'm not scared to stand up for myself. I'm not like that. Because my mom was like, say what you need to say, and it doesn't matter how you say it. Just say what you need to say. Don't hold nothing in. Don't care what people think. Live your life. Things like that. And I understand that because I had self-esteem issues when I was a little bitty kid. And even going into my adulthood, I still dealt with self-esteem issues. But as I got older, I'm 31 now. I'm understanding that my mom was just trying to raise me for the time that I'm in now. That I'm in front of all y'all people. Y'all don't know me. People say stuff out of their neck. And she say, don't worry about them. Know you, baby. They don't no clue. And if you want to say something to her, you say what you need to say and mean what you need to mean. So my mom prepared me to be where I am today and what I'm doing today, because really, when I decided to become an SC life coach, my mom was the one person I did not tell. I did not tell my mom because my mom is the type of person of why, when, and where. Like, what are you doing it for? What's the purpose? Like, why are you doing that? What you gonna do? She give you all worst case scenarios sometimes. Like, mama, shut up. I don't want to deal with that. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want to deal with that. And I was like, at that moment when I decided I wanted to become a herpes STD life coach at that time, I was married. I was married at that time, and I was like, I'm married. I ain't really concerned what my mama got to think. Is more concerned about what my husband thinks, which he kind of backed out how he felt. Because first he was like, he was all for it. But when he started dealing with people asking him questions, he just was like, ugh, this is too much type thing. So he kind of like fell off in the background and kind of didn't tell me not to do it. He just didn't want to have no parts in it. Okay. So I didn't tell my mom. I tell y'all how I kind of came out about it. I started off on Instagram, August 15th, 2015. I posted on Instagram. I found somebody posted I love, and I shared my story, okay, right on Instagram. Some of you guys were with me when I did that. Before I did this, I did It Works, okay? I was an It Works girl. I was rapping people and things like that. I was in school for my master's, which I got my master's in human service counseling and life coaching at Liberty. So I was doing that at that time. I had just had a baby, things like that too. So I was like, you know what? I told my ex-husband at that time, hey, honey, I know what I want to do. He was like, whatever you want to do, I need you to do it. Because he got sick of me, like, working jobs, quitting jobs, working jobs, quitting jobs, all this other stuff. I told him I was quitting. Like, when I met him, I'm going to quit, and I'm going to figure out how to do some stuff at home. And he freely let me do it. We struggled in the process, but he freely let me do it. It caused a whole lot of arguments. But at the end of the day, he let me just do my thing. So I finally figured out I wanted to do this. I posted on Instagram, and then I posted on Facebook. Instagram didn't have as much chatter as it did on Facebook because I knew so many people, friends, family, people from college, his family, his friends, and stuff like that. So many people started messaging him. People messaged my brother. People messaged my mom. My mama got a call on the phone saying, hey, you what's that thing Belize posting on social media and blah, 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 blah. And my mom didn't know. So she called me like, girl, what are you posting on social media? Because everybody keep freaking calling my phone and all this dumb junk. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay. And I wanted her to talk because my mama, sometimes when she get uncomfortable with something, she just don't really want to say. So I was like, what you talking about? So she was like, this herpes thing, what is that? Why would you put that online? I said, because I wanted to, and my husband's absolutely fine, and this is what I'm about to do. Okay? And she was like, well, you're not thinking about nobody else. I said, I am. I told my husband, and my children are fine. So who else do I need to tell? Like, I'm married. Hey, at this point, I don't have to tell anybody, but the only person who needs to be okay with it is my husband. I was married. And she was like, well, is the kids fine? I said, they're fine. That moment, I realized my mama didn't know anything about herpes. And most of the people who was talking to her, or most people on my page, did not know anything about herpes. And I was the first one coming out among people that they know who talked about herpes. And things like took off. I didn't get any negativity. I just had a lot of people chattering in the back. I had people call him, talk about, oh, Belize, you'll be okay. I said, I'm not dead. I'm married with 2 kids. I'm not dead. What's wrong with you? I'm not dying. But at that moment, I realized people had no clue what herpes was. So I just continue on and on and on and on. So going on 6 years now, I have consistently been literally helping in the herpes community. I have done YouTube. If you don't know, I'm huge on YouTube. I have one of the biggest platforms on YouTube for herpes. So you can go there. It's on my bio, and you can go there. I have it has to be over 400 videos now. I have been doing videos from the time that I started. I just start Y'all will see me gradually grow on there, but I literally have done so many videos. So if you just want to binge watch on information about herpes, that's where to go. And that's my YouTube. From YouTube, I kind of started doing a support group. I was doing a bi-weekly support group on the free conference call thing. So I started doing that. Enjoyed it. Loved the ladies. Helped so many people. I started doing that. Then the ladies were like, oh, you should do one-on-ones. So I started doing free one-on-ones and offering free one-on-ones and talking to people for like a whole hour, y'all. I was giving up a lot of times. 1 month, I had like 83 people that I talked to on the phone. It was crazy. And that's not even including emails and all these other things that I was doing. But I absolutely loved what I was doing. And I was also still in support groups supporting individuals. So from that point, people was like, you should start a Facebook group. I'm like, I don't want to monitor nobody. Y'all grown. I didn't see the need to want to do certain things, but everybody was calling me to do more things. So I did it. So I started a support group in 2009, and the support group grew fast. Like literally the ladies came in. We had a little spats here and there, but outside of that, the group became what I wanted to be. That they managed themselves and they support each other. That they had enough information that they didn't have to depend on me, but they were in a safe space. Right now, that group is sitting at 1,600. And I love it like where it is because the ladies feel loved, supported. They have access to me a little bit in that group. I don't being there as much as I used to be because they have finally got to the place I need to be. But I absolutely love it. So if you're a woman and you're looking for a support group, it's a free group, then you can join that group. That information is in my bio as well. Okay. So I did that for a couple of years. And then when I went into, after doing that, I was still doing, I kind of stopped doing the bi-weeklies and I started just focusing in the group and I started doing live Zooms with the ladies. So I did that for a little bit. And then your girl, like, let me backtrack a little bit. After I came out in 2015, 2016, I wrote my book. I don't know if you guys know, I have a book. It's Overcoming What Can't Be Cured, Living Beyond Herpes. So if you don't know, I have a book. It's on Amazon. I literally spit out my whole story. I don't have the book in front of me, y'all. But I spit up my whole story from the time that I found out my outbreak all the way into get married. I told every single thing. So it's a quick read. It's funny. How you see me, how you hear me talk, that is just how the book is. I keep it real, real, real on what I was experiencing with my diagnosis. But that link is also in the bio as well. And you can purchase the book. But I wrote that book literally between July and September of 2016. Literally, I had my first event, which was the Overcoming Weekend. It was a free event. I had ladies from across the states come and visit. Like, I had people from Chicago. I had people from Louisiana. I had people from Georgia. I had people from I think a lady came from Texas. I had people from all over the place. And I was so grateful that these ladies came and they supported me. They felt like I was supporting them and they came and we had 3-day weekend. The first day we went to a nice little lounge. We got to know each other. We loved on each other. The next day I had my book lunch and we had vendors and they bought things and I read over my book. And on Sunday we had brunch. So it was an amazing experience. That was my first time ever hosting an event. It was nerve-wracking, but I did it, okay? I absolutely did it. And then as the years go on, after the support groups, I start traveling, guys. I start going to states. So I went to New York. New York showed they supported me on a heavy level. I ended up renting out a house. I had a sleepover. Some of the ladies stayed with me and the house was packed. It was a lot of us there and we had a ball. We had food. I mean, we had so much food. I bought too much food. Okay, but we had so much fun talking, getting to know each other, things of that nature. If you're my support group, then you know about it. So that was great. And then I ended up going to Texas, which was absolutely amazing. Love the ladies there. I also went to Chicago. Chicago was beautiful. I love Chicago. Met one of my sisters up there. Me and her like this. That's my baby. Okay. So it was great. So, and then COVID hit. So I haven't been anywhere since. But I absolutely enjoyed traveling and meeting different people. And my goal is to do that again in 2022. So y'all look out for that. I am going back to traveling. I don't care what COVID do. I'm getting gone. Because this is our new norm. I'm gone. So y'all can look out for that of me coming to different states again next year, doing meet and greets and doing events and things of that nature because they are fun. Like I enjoy meeting you guys and things like that. So that's just a tidbit of who I am, how I kind of started this, and it's kind of growing even more. I have created courses. I spoke on so many platforms. I have met some top dogs with CDC and sexual health. I had the honor of being accepted for a big conference, but I kind of like backed out of it because life started happening to me, so I didn't do it. But it's just so many things that I've been able to do. I have met amazing people. You guys are amazing. Y'all have no clue. I have met millions of people. Some of these people have became really close to me. Some of these people were close friends over the years. People who have literally looked out for me. If y'all know, I was in Essence. I had somebody connect me with that, so that was huge. So I just have been had the opportunity to do a great things. I'm so excited because I was the first black woman to come out to ever talk about herpes. Like, I never seen it. I seen a black guy come out. His name was Christopher. I can't remember Christopher's last name, but he was an older dude. He was like, he's probably in his 50s or 60s now. But he was an older dude. I didn't see anybody my age, and I feel like at the end of the day, for us to understand things, we have to see somebody who looks like us. So I said, hey, my big mouth self is going to get on out here and I'm going to talk about it. I'm happy because at that time I was married, I had children, and I wanted people to understand that you can have all those things, because I did. I dated, I had children, I was married, I've been divorced, I've had a sex life, I've had everything. I have not missed a mother freaking beat. Herpes has not stopped me at all. I did a lot of that scared, but I did it all. So a lot of you guys, I want you to understand that through getting to know me, I want you to know that what I experienced, you can experience. You can have the child, you can have the marriage, you can have the sex life, you can have all of it, but it requires you to start moving forward. And that's what I did. I just started moving forward. And boo, y'all, I'm here today with y'all doing what I do best and loving every freaking bit of it. About the products, I came out with the products about 2 years ago. As y'all know, I don't do any antivirals or anything like that. If you watch my video on the medication, there you go. That's a great video, kind of breaking down the antivirals. But I don't take anything. I didn't, because I was broke as a joke in 2009 that I found out my status. I didn't have no money. I was in college. So I had to find out natural. Ooh, my nose is itching, y'all. I'm sorry. My allergies. But I was broke as a joke. I wasn't paying for medicine every time because I was barely like making it. So I had to find out natural remedies. And over the years, I got into eating plant-based and learn about essential oils and things like that. So I did all my research and I said, you know what? I want to make the super products. Like, these products work instantly for people who have an external symptoms. I said, you know, they got something for the internal, but I want to work on the external because that's where we struggle the most. That's the biggest thing I struggle with myself. And what I was seeing in the community, I said, and everybody's asking products. I said, you know, a matter of fact, I want to create products from somebody who's not ashamed, somebody who's not scared to talk about herpes, but to really be the face of the products. And voila, that's where I came and I created that. And it has been nothing but a blessing to me, guys. These products are the bomb. You guys are buying back to back to back. I don't know what else to do but say thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, look at you, Doc. Hey. Yeah, it's just like has been absolutely amazing. Yeah, absolutely amazing, y'all. Everything been great. I'm grateful to be in a position I am in today, because the girl I was coming up was like, even though I was loud and, you know, active, I was a cheerleader when I was in in middle school. I was a captain, matter of fact, a co-captain. I was a captain in swim team. Yes, your black girl can swim. And I was pretty darn good. I should have went to Auburn and swam. But I didn't. I didn't want to be disciplined. I was like, at that time I had a perm. I said, chlorine and a perm? Now, if I went and had did my locks, I would have did it, but I just did my locks like a year ago. Or went natural. Well, I've been natural for 11 years now. But before then, I just knew chlorine and hair and swimming twice a day, I was going to be bald headed. So I was like, that ain't going to work. But I did swim when I was in high school. Absolutely loved it. From a person who could not swim. I was not a swimmer, y'all. I could not swim. And then I literally had one of the best coaches. She literally taught me how to swim, technique and all. And I became one of the greatest ones on the team. Not my life. But no, I was pretty good. And I enjoyed it. And I became the captain of the team. I didn't cheer in high school, even though I wanted to, but they was charged to like $1,500 to cheer. I was like, and she was too strict. Okay, I was like, she is tripping. So I did not do that, but I enjoyed. High school was crazy for me. High school was crazy for me, but at the end of the day, I learned so much. I just learned a lot. College was great for me. I learned a lot, but at the end of the day, I'm most proud of where I am today. I'm most proud of where I am today because I am helping people kill shame. I'm helping people kill guilt. I'm literally helping people get their life back. I'm helping people love themselves again. I help people get their confidence back. And to me, that is just worth everything I've been through. All the pain, all the suffering, all of it is all worth it. Because at the end of the day, if I can help somebody else not go through what I went through, or as long as I went through it, then all of it's worth it. So I love you guys. I hope this helped y'all kind of get a feel of who I am. If you don't know, I do have 2 boys. I have both of my boys after herpes. I have my oldest one, he's 11, and my youngest one is 6, and he'll be 7 next month. Oh, my baby's getting so big. So I got 2 little kings, and they're so cute. So if you see it in my page, on my page, that's on my babies. I had both of them after herpes, and I had both of them vaginally. At 3 o'clock, we're going to talk about pregnancy with herpes. So what that looked like, what I experienced, what my emotions was, what I, just the whole situation of how that turned out. So if you're a woman or you're a guy and you want to get your girl pregnant, you have herpes or she got herpes, then that would be a great thing. So you know what pregnancy looks like. But I had them fine. They're absolutely fine. They did not get it in the womb because it doesn't work like that. But we'll talk about that at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, guys? Let me see. Somebody asked a question. I can only see these questions. So if you put a question in the little question box, I only can see it. Nobody else can see it. Nobody else can see it. So whatever you want to ask me pertaining to me, okay? Anything about herpes we can talk about later. But today is just if you have any questions for me then or about me, then I'm willing to ask that. And we'll go from there. Okay? Anybody else? Oh, my allergies. This is whooping my tail. Fall has arrived. Fall has arrived, y'all. Ooh. I'm one of those girls. My nose be itching. Okay. Any questions, y'all? Any questions? Any questions? If anybody want to know, I was married for 4 years. I was married for 4 years. He knew my status. I disclosed to him my status. He knew it in the beginning before any kissing, any interactions. Same with my my oldest son. His father knew before any kissing and anything. He knew my status, and they both accepted the status just fine. And neither one of them ended up getting it from me anyway. So yeah, and they're just living a precious old life. One is married, and the other one is just living his life. Okay. All right. I'm looking at my time because I'm trying to stay on time, y'all. But that's all I wanted to talk about. I hope you got a good feel for me. And that's just who I am, y'all. I love to have a good time. I am a talkative person. I love to talk. I have really good energy. It's like this all the time, majority of the time. I have moments that I'm down. I'm not like a robot or nothing. But majority of the time, I'm the perky person. I'm the one that everybody can talk to. I'm the strong one in the group majority of the time. People come and talk to me about every freaking thing. You can meet me and I'll be literally having you tell me your life. That's just me. That's that counseling in me. I'm a good listener. I'm willing to hear you out, but I'm also willing to get in your behind about the lack of accountability you have on your own life. But I'm that type of friend. I'm that type of person. I will talk to anybody and everybody. I will help as many people as I can. That's just in my blood. I can't help it. If y'all don't know a little tidbit about me, y'all, I like to twerk, but y'all will never see me do it. That's something I do when I'm going out. Just give y'all a little tidbit. I love dancing. I love reggae. It is my ish. I absolutely love reggae. I love music. If y'all don't know my belief system, I am a Christian. I ain't your typical one because I ain't stuck up and across the globe. I'm not like that. I'm not holier than thou. I am real. I am a disciple of Jesus Christ. But I'm keeping it real with you guys because we are human beings. And I love Jesus, period. But I wouldn't be here without him. So kind of just want to tell y'all a tidbit. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. This is just the first of 2 more of the Live-athon. We'll be back at 3 o'clock with pregnancy, with herpes, and then back at 6 o'clock with sex with herpes. And remember, guys, today is the last day to sign up for the Confidence is Your Problem webinar this Saturday. It's a live webinar on Zoom. It is your last day to sign up. This is the last day at 11:59. You cannot sign up any longer, okay? So this is your time to sign up. The tickets are $55, guys. It's absolutely amazing. If y'all know, listen, I'm coming with fire. Okay, I'm a really good teacher, y'all. So I'm going to make sure you get the information. I'm going to answer any questions that you may have in this private setting. So this is a great opportunity for you to sign up for it. So all you do is go to the link in the bio. It's the first link. Sign up for it, and you'll be getting a email that's coming out to you tonight if you sign up tonight, and then you'll get emails between today and tomorrow as well. But I'm excited. You don't want to miss any of it, guys. It's going to be really good. This is my first live webinar. I haven't did nothing like this in a long time. I like to do stuff in person, but you know, COVID going on, so gotta adjust. So this will be the first of many. So if you miss it, it's okay. Life goes on. But if you got the opportunity to do it and you know you're struggling with your confidence, this is your opportunity. If you do not have herpes and you want to still come, you can still come. I don't want you to feel like you can't. But I will be talking from a herpes standpoint, but best believe the information I'm going to give you is going to help you get your confidence up. Regardless of the fact, you have to have confidence. You cannot live this life without it. If you do, your life look pretty shabby. Okay, it looks pretty shaky. You won't get some of the things you want. Okay, and you won't be happy, and I don't want that for you guys. I want you to be really happy in your life. I want you to enjoy the life that you have. You only have one. So I really want you to understand that your confidence leads you into a lot of great things into your life, but you have to get it. You have to regain it, especially when life happens to you, because life is going to happen to you. Life is happening to a lot of us dealing with COVID. So my whole thing is you got to keep your confidence up as we move forward. So I love you. Make sure you get your ticket for Confidence Is Your Problem webinar for this Saturday. Today is the last day. Tickets is in the bio. If you need any products, external products for any outbreaks, things of that nature, then best believe that's in the bio as well. I also want to let you guys know, if you are looking for places to get tested, now I have given those to you. So I have 2 ways for you to get tested for herpes or any other STIs. It's your local clinic. So you'll just click on it. If you want to do a local, you'll put your zip code in. They'll find a local place. You will order what you want to get tested for. So if you want to just go do herpes, then it's going to be $69. If you want to do everything like herpes and every other STI, it's gonna be $129, and that is a good darn deal. Okay, so if you don't have insurance, it's a great opportunity. Or if you just don't want to, you know, I know some people, it's like, depending if you work in the health field, you don't want stuff in your you know, in your portal and things like this. Is another way for you to do it, to get your test results. You will get tested, walk in, get your testing, and then you get all your test results at home 2 to 5 days after. If you do not want to go to the clinic because you live in a neighborhood that you know every goddamn body and everybody goddamn know you, then what you can do is get tested at home. So now your test will come to your house in 2 days, free shipping. 2 days, test come to the house. You'll take your samples, you send it back off. For the herpes, it is $79, and for all of it, I think it's like $139 or something like that. Not a bad deal. Now you can get tested, send it off 2 to 5 days. You'll get your test results online, and then you can talk to a doctor about whatever you may need, things of that nature. So no excuses anymore that you do not know your status. No excuses no more that your partner knows the status, so they can wait a week while y'all wait for them test results to come back before y'all kissing on each other and for y'all having sex, so y'all can really know that. So I want you guys to take advantage of that. All of that's in the bio as well. If you heard me say earlier, my book, I have a book that I wrote about my journey. It's all in the bio. Everything y'all need is in the bio. So I will see you guys back at 3 p.m. and we're going to talk about pregnancy with herpes. I love you. I appreciate you guys. I'm loving doing these, and I just love the support, and I will see y'all at 3 p.m. Bye.